the first million is hard, but the second million is inevitable. And of course, the reason for that is this. It's not, as Jim Rohn used to say, he said, it's not becoming a millionaire that's important, it's the person that you must become in order to become a millionaire. Yeah.
Set a goal to become a millionaire. And here's why. For what it will make of you to achieve it. And I got one of the greatest classes in one sentence I've ever received in my life. Set a goal that'll make you stretch that far. For what it will make of you to achieve it. And here's why. The greatest value in life is not what you get. The greatest value in life is what you become. Major question to ask on the job is not, what am I getting here? It's not the major question. The major question to ask is, what am I becoming here? It's not what you get that makes you valuable, it's what you become that makes you valuable.
You have to become a completely different person. You have to develop character beyond 99% of the people in the world. You have to develop honesty and discipline and quality relationships and the willingness and the ability to work and set priorities and all kinds of stuff.
But I promise you, bro, you have so much potential. If you literally just took it and put it in one place, you could literally change your life. In that process, you'll figure out where you want to go, what you want to do.
There's nothing wrong with being broke, homie. There's only wrong with someone being poor, because poor is a mindset. Broke is just a temporary situation, just you could fix. But being poor, that's a mind state that most can't change.
The first thing is working on the mindset, because again, if you don't believe that you can get there, it's not gonna happen. You have to literally, like, I know it's a TikTok and Instagram trend that the Delulu is the Lulu, but I'm telling y'all, you have to be delusional about your goals, because we're so delusional about everything else. We're delusional about, oh, I'm not good enough. Well, are you? Oh, I'm not good looking enough. I'm not this, I'm not that. Because that's delusion, that's not facts. So why can't we be delusional about the positive things?
If you're going to overthink the positives, overthink the best outcome, overthink how peaceful life could feel if things slowly worked out. The mind naturally leans toward fear, the past, the unknown future. But you can guide it somewhere gentler. Focus on what could go right, not by ignoring what's hard, but by choosing where your mind rests.
Life is going to work out. Everything is aligning in your favor. The right people will stay. The wrong ones will quietly leave. You'll have a home that brings peace and work that gives real purpose.
You'll wake up beside real love, sharing slow mornings and soft words. Your art will matter, and your devotion will be seen.
You'll travel, see the world, and meet people who change you.
Yeah, I don't just knock them out, I picked around, John. Yeah, I said this, I'm sure you're probably all thinking in your head, this guy is talking absolute dribble. He's not gonna do what he says he's gonna do. You're probably all sitting there thinking that. But now here we are again, and I done what I said I was gonna do. I feed off this, I love this stuff. This is what gives me energy. Saying I'm gonna do something, putting it out there for the world to see, and then going out and doing it. There's no better feeling in the world than that. And it's as easy as that. Say what you're gonna do and go and do it.
Train your mind to see the good in every situation. Train your mind to see the good in every situation. The first times you do this, yeah, it might be a struggle. It might feel like, oh, this is really difficult. But if you stay with it, you're gonna start seeing the good everywhere. That's a simple, easy, doesn't cost anything, begin it right now, way of using a technique to start to move into abundance.
Don't tell me that positive thinking doesn't work wonders. You can if you think you can.
And if you just keep trusting that everything will always turn out better than you can ever imagine, I promise you, it will. It really, really, really will.
Let me tell you what rich people do. Rich people give themselves pep talks when no one's around. When they're by themselves, they say things like, I'm a winner. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I am going to win. I'm going to make this happen. They don't say that in front of others. They say it to themselves. They give themselves a verbal, out loud pep talk.
Say that with me. All of the money that I use returns to me multiplied in a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment.
I had an affirmation that I used for years, still use it. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. And I just keep repeating that like a mantra. And that's where you started out intellectually, and then you get emotionally involved. And if you keep doing that, ultimately you're going to attract the money. Now you've got to ask, how can money be earned? Money can be earned in all kinds of different ways.
There is all the money that everybody needs and wants waiting there for them. And there's only one reason it's not in their lives, and that's because they're stopping it from coming into their lives.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How are we stopping it?
By thinking we don't have enough, by thinking we don't deserve it, by maybe being programmed the way you were, that my family didn't have very much, I'm destined to not have very much, kind of born on the wrong side of the tracks kind of thing, or all of those thoughts. To believe that we only get money through our job. If you believe that that's the only way you're going to get money, that's the only way that you're going to get money. But you can get money from unbelievable, unlimited different ways.
Yes.
And so you start to open up your mind that money can come from anywhere, everywhere, right? And that so money can come into your life. So straight away you open up, because law of attraction can only do what you believe.
Listen to me, rich people think differently. So what I'm gonna put in your head today is a rich people concept, so you can get to understand it. The only difference between successful people and not is just how they think. Rich people think different. Quit letting people tell you got to get qualified in another program. You don't need another program to be successful. You need to change the way you think. Because here's the deal. You have everything it takes to become rich. You just don't believe it.
So in order to change a belief or a perception about yourself and your life, you got to go all in. Mm-hmm. It's not like you go 50% in. You got to go all in. You got to make a decision with such firm intention that the amplitude of that decision carries a level of energy that causes the body to respond to the mind, that the choice that you make becomes a moment in time you'll never forget. And you would say, I remember the moment I made up my mind to change. And the stronger the emotion you feel, the more you'll pay attention to the decisions.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, what's up?
Question for you.
Yeah.
Is this your Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's mine.
And what do you do for a living out here in Tampa to be able to afford a Rolls Royce?
I am a consultant. I'm a business consultant.
Are you an entrepreneur?
I am definitely an entrepreneur.
How long have you been a business owner for?
I've been a business owner for 39 years.
And could I interview you real quick? I go
Sure.
all over the country just asking business owners advice to new entrepreneurs.
Sure.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Most amount of money I've ever made in a single year, $15 million.
$15 million.
Yeah.
Have you ever been broke before?
I was broke for the first part of my life. Then I made millions of dollars, and then I was broke again. And now we've set it up in such a way that that doesn't happen anymore.
What separates middle class from wealthy people in today's world?
Poor people and middle class people feel like everything's expensive because they pay for everything with money they've exchanged their time for, and they feel like they're paying for everything with their life because they are. Wealthy, creative entrepreneurs like yourself, like myself, we pay for things according to our creativity. In other words, we create an offer to pay for everything we buy, so everything costs the same amount.
Things poor people do that the rich don't. Number one, poor people watch TV and rich people read books. How many hours you spend in front of the TV, and when was the last time you read a book? How many books do you read per year? Poor people get paid based on time. Rich people get paid based on results.
Successful people are always too busy doing what the other guys are still talking about. Now, think about that. You're talking, not doing. They are doing.
Poor people, they blame others for their misfortunes. Rich people, we take responsibility for our own failures. You see, for poor people, it's always somebody else's fault. It's the economy. it's the government, it's my boss, it's my job, always somebody else. It's never their own fault. Rich people will take responsibility.
Be selfish. Be selfish for the next 3 years. Go get yourself strong. Go put your own oxygen mask on. Put some money in the bank. Crush your company. Be selfish with your time. Be selfish with your income. Be greedy on the amount of money you want to make. I'm telling you, be greedy, be selfish. You know why? Because if you go all in, if you stop thinking, I wish I could do more, be more, go all in and make the money. Get secure and put your oxygen mask on, and what you can do in 5 years from now, what you can do in 7 years from now, what you could do in 12 years from now is unbelievable. But we need this moment of us.
Here's how to really cash in on this year. Number one, get serious. Life is serious. Get serious. That's number one. I don't know any substitute for that. You've really got to get serious. You don't have to be grim, but you must be serious. Don't rest too long. Indecision. You got to make those decisions. The ones that don't turn out to be good gives you experience to make better decisions. Don't let much time go by without making some decisions. The ones that you can make quickly, make them quickly. The ones that take time, take your time. But get those decisions made. Don't let indecision be an enemy, rob you of the future, empty your bank account, leave you with zero in the purse. Don't let that happen. Striving hard to become the kind of person that you want to be. And to become the kind of person you want to be, you've got to work at it. 10 years from now, you will surely become someone. The big question is, who? What are you becoming? And if you go to work on it now, sure enough, in a very short period of time, you can take on a new direction to become the kind of person you want to be.
If you want to be the kind of person that's healthy, you need to make decisions that a healthy person makes. If you want to be the kind of person who has a lot of money, starting today, you gotta make the kind of decisions that a person who's financially responsible makes. If you want to be the kind of person that owns their own business or has a better friend group or sells their art, starting today, you, through the power of your decisions, can become that person. Every single choice you make has power. I just love this topic.
The reality is, you be worrying about the wrong stuff. Your life will be going perfect. Everything will be going great. Your relationship be going great. Your job, everything be going great. But in your mind, you keep thinking about everything that's going to go wrong. Let me tell you something. You got to become a millionaire before you become a millionaire. You got to be living in that beautiful house that you dream about before you be living in that beautiful house. You got to drive that car that you fantasize about driving and you dream about driving before you get that car. Because let me tell you something. It's about the mindset. Everything that you put in your mind, everything that you program in your mind, everything that you think about in your mind will come to life. I'm talking about, it'll come to life. If you sitting there, you got a great relationship, everything's going right, everybody's happy, and all you thinking about what can go wrong, why it could go wrong with your girlfriend, went wrong, how it went wrong with them on Instagram, how it went wrong, it's gonna go wrong. Think about it. Before I was a millionaire, I thought about being a millionaire, so I used to do millionaire stuff. I used to go and test drive cars when I ain't had no money. I had no business being in them spots. I used to go and look at state-of-the-art houses and condominiums, and I was like, I ain't had no money. I couldn't move in right then and there, but I was preparing myself. I was preparing my mind. I was positioning myself. I was positioning my mind. Start positioning your mind and start preparing yourself to see the positive side of life. Listen, I don't care what nobody going to do on Instagram. I don't care what no meme said. I don't care what no quote said. What is you going, how do you feel about you? How do you feel about your dreams? How do you feel about the next level that's waiting for you? If you don't believe the next level is waiting for you, it won't be waiting for you. Go out there and live, and it's just like that.
J. Cole quote, "It's no time to chill. I'm trying to get
millions of dollars was on my mind at that time. I was dead broke. There was no time to relax, go hang out, party. No, I was broke. I needed millions. I saw, even when I had negative money in my account, which was very often, I saw millions in my future. I wanted safety, comfort, security, ease, no more stress. Tired of watching people stress. Tired of watching people scrape and pawn just to pay this, and you know what I mean? I was tired of that, tired of being that myself. So that was my theme, you know what I mean? At that time, no time to chill, I'm trying to get meal.
I've always had it. I've always had visions of better. I've always visualized better. And in times of struggle, like driving down in a banger of a car that I had to push start, I'd be still driving a soft top Bentley around Beautiful, California, in my head. And lo and behold, now I am driving a beautiful soft-top Bentley around California. So I always visualized good things. I always visualized victory, success, abundance. I visualized it all, and it's all happening.
So, to the viewer, be who you want to be it now, right now. Just don't tell anyone. And be humble. Don't go around talking about the fact that you are whatever you want to be, to where they look at you and they say, well, that's a bit strange. So don't talk to people about it, be it. And then you'll start emitting it, and you'll exude it. And when you're exuding it, you are it, and people will treat you that way.
Your brain craves comfort because that means it's not working and your brain wants to rest. Your job is not to listen to your brain. Your job is to tell your brain what to do and how to act. So I'm not about to listen to my brain. I am the master of my brain. My brain is not the master of me. Let's make that very clear. So my brain can think whatever it is, it can feel whatever it is, but guess what? I'ma tell it. We're still gonna do whatever we have to do to get to where we need to go. So I just understand that my brain is probably tired and it wants rest and it wants old habits and comfort. But guess what, honey? Not today, not tomorrow. Matter of fact, not even the next 5 years. You're gonna grow. And then my brain's gonna thank me later once we make a lot of money and I give it all the rest in the world. So it's fine, brain dreams are fine.
When it comes to the way that people look at money, what would you say is the biggest thing that separates the middle class from those who really end up building that wealth?
Okay, hand me that bag. See this little bag right here? If I said, I will sell you this bag for $1,000, what would you say?
Probably not.
Okay, that is how a poor person thinks. A rich person would ask, what's inside? Because what if I had $100,000 in cash in this bag? You just lost $99,000 because you simply didn't ask what's inside. Rich people, they worry about what they get, not what it costs. And when they understand what they get, they understand what they stand to lose. Poor people never ask what's inside. They never ask what it's worth. They just ask what it's cost. That's all they care about, and that's why life goes by and it costs them everything.
But as Warren Buffett said, when he was asked what the greatest investment is that you could do, he didn't say Geico, he didn't say Allstate, he didn't say Coca-Cola. He said the greatest investment you could make is in yourself.
There are many ways to get the things that we want for ourselves in our lives. But basically, it all begins with how we choose to think. As you think, so shall you be. 7 little words that I think are perhaps the most important things that we can learn and master in our lives. This old proverb notion that I become what I think about all day long. And once you know that what you think about is what expands, you start getting real careful about what you think about. You don't allow your thoughts to be on anything that you don't want, or that you wouldn't want to have manifest or show up for you in your life. Emerson said, the ancestor to every action is a thought.
How important is it to write down our visions, our dreams, our goals in order to manifest what we want in our lives?
I think it's a lot more important than we give it credit for. Look, writing things down, it seems like this old-fashioned sort of archaic. Having that goal by your bedside every night, which can be good, but to write it down, if you're writing down true goals, they become written in your lineage. They become written in your body, whether you know it or not, in your subconscious. It's a way to get it into your subconscious. Those 10 goals, I wrote those down in the top bunk in the Dell House, University of Texas, 1992. My roommate was Monty Wills. I remember the night I wrote them down. I found those in writing this book and found out that, oh my gosh, all 10 you actually did, and 4 you're still doing.
That's crazy.
They all happen.